If you're looking to increase your energy levels, create sustained energy levels, then you're gonna wanna watch this video. You see, at Crucial 4, we have rediscovered 4 missing food groups, and one of those missing food groups is a master medicinal mushroom known as Cordyceps militaris. Cordyceps militaris has been known worldwide by Olympic athletes because it can help increase your VO2 max. This basically just helps you have more endurance and stamina, helps you hold oxygen. It is also thought to help increase your ATP, which is the energy currency of your cells. Now, it does all this without stimulating your adrenal glands. And this is extremely important because in America, that's typically how we get our energy levels going, is we get it stimulated in some way. But with Cordyceps militaris, it can actually help heal the adrenals from abuse of coffee, or caffeine, or any type of stimulant. It could be drugs, it could be cigarettes. These are all stimulants. Alcohol, these are all stimulants. Too much sex, it's a stimulant, right? Stimulating you. This mushroom can go into those adrenal glands. It's got certain nutrients inside of it known as cordycepin, and a list of others that I'm gonna put a link below, and you can be able to check that out. But what these nutrients do, they can help nurture your adrenal glands. So any type of adrenal fatigue. Not only are they helping in the endocrine system and they're helping with hormones and energy levels, we're seeing that they're an amazing lung tonic and liver tonic. So right now it's extremely important that we take care of our lungs. And this is a mushroom right here, in this product right here, that can do that. I've used this mushroom for a long time, and I mainly have gotten it for personal use through the wild, but I've learned a lot of dirty secrets along the way. We also offer a mycelium grown cordyceps mushroom in breakfast, and I'm going to go into that because what I'm finding out is that the fruiting bodies are definitely something we want to look at. And when we look at the market and we see what's available out on the market, it's mainly this mycelium mass. And most of that is because these cultures have been lab grown and they cannot fruit out and create fruiting bodies. Okay, guys? So almost all the cordyceps mushroom powders on the market right now today are this mycelium mass, right? And many of you guys are aware of this. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Now, because even though in nature we would never eat that mycelium mass typically, because this type of mushroom actually infects insects. So naturally you would just pick it off the insect, and it actually comes out of the third eye of the insect. It's gnarly. It's really cool. It's actually just extremely fascinating. And it grows way high up in the altitude in certain areas. But at the end of the day, this is a mushroom that I have used personally to help with my energy levels, with my immune system. But with the stuff on the market that is available for mass production, I never really felt it, and neither did my clients feel it too much. It was always kind of like a Quasimodo thing. And again, it's because these cultures that are being used commercially right now, they can't even produce fruiting bodies. And the ones that can, they don't produce more spores, which means they're sterile. So they can't reproduce. And what we have been doing with mEnergizer right here, guys, this product right here, this is the dual water extract of the fruiting bodies from wild genetics taken all over the world. So these aren't just lab-grown cultures that we're going in and lab growing. We're taking wild specimens, we're crossbreeding those, we're doing DNA sequencing, and we're actually dialing in the genetics so that we can produce the most potent cordyceps mushrooms ever without going out into nature and taking from Mother Earth, because we just can't do that, with the wild cordyceps mushrooms. There's not enough of it. Again, there's not enough of it out there. So we have to learn to grow it in a commercial setting. And what I have found through learning to do this is all those dirty little secrets, that all the products on the market, the fruiting bodies whack, even if they're available. They're not growing on the right types of substrate, or the genetics, the cultures to begin with are actually the issue. Then it goes step down. What are they growing it on, right? A lot of these guys are using soy peptide, which comes from GMO soy, tons of isolated compounds and chemicals, things that you guys know I do not stand for. And this is why it's taken me almost a year to figure out how to do this, because I kept playing not only with these wild genetics that I was getting from all these different breeders that are getting into it, but I was dialing in the substrate. And what I found to produce the most potent Cordyceps militaris fruiting body extract is to use certain superfoods in the substrates. So I'm using things like spirulina, I'm using things like glacial rock dust, I'm using things like the Icelandic sea salt, and I'm getting those minerals in there, and then that mushroom's able to actually grow on that substrate and produce fruiting bodies that have this crazy pigmentation. And then when we actually make extracts or just make some tea out of those, we're noticing we're getting 4 to 6 hours of sustained energy. It's amazing, guys, and I'm super thrilled to be able to give you guys this, because I'm doing this from the ground up, guys, on site. We're actually bringing in some shipping containers. We're going to be building out a massive operation for this, but for now we're going to be able to release this product to you guys. We've got a few of these available, and it's a tincture, and you guys know all of our tinctures, this is a dual extract, okay? We do a 1 to 2.5 ratio on it. Most ratios are about 1 to 5, so that's 1 part mushroom, 5 parts alcohol. Again, we're doing 1 to 2.5, right? And then we're taking that material out, or we're adding even more material and creating a tea, a super thick tea, and then I'm adding that in here. And I take a little bit of raw honey to help preserve it a little bit more, and boom, there you go. That's it. You know, and this is something that I like to take initially. I'd like to take 2 or 3 droppers fulls. I take 2 or 3 droppers and I swish it. You have to swish it in your mouth for like 60 seconds. And you swallow it, you feel that. And initially, when I was first playing with it and I was pulling the extractions out, I probably took a little too much, but I didn't eat. I went all day. I was just going, and I felt great. And then my metabolism clicked on. I got real hungry, and I just gorged and ate. So this mushroom is powerful, and it can give you energy if you need it. But what I've noticed is I don't need to take that much anymore. So it's like this building phase where I start taking it, and then I kind of plane down on it. And then just whenever I feel like I need it, I'll take it. But again, you want to shake it up. You want to pump the dropper just like so. And look at this. Look at the color on this, guys. Look at the thickness on this, right? This isn't this is some weak pansy sauce, right? Like, this is the real deal. And again, I'm so excited to be able to give it to you, because I know that you're going to feel it. I know that you're going to notice it. And again, that's what it's all about. I feel like we're at a day and age now where we can create amazing products through and with nature, instead of all these crazy new things, all these new pills or these new smart drugs, all these things that have all these synthetic fractionalized forms of nutrients inside of them. To me, like, Spirit is just telling me, God is telling me, like, that's not what He intended for us. He intended us to eat from the earth, to come from the earth. We come from the earth, we need to eat from the earth, and we need to learn how to produce food in a new way while adhering to Mother Nature's principles. And that's exactly what we've done here with the mEnergizer. And again, guys, thank you so much, because if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be able to create awesome products like this. You guys have supported us from the beginning, and I am so beyond grateful, because I can sit here and I can create more products for you guys that I know you guys are going to love and utilize. So thank you guys so much again. My name is Charles Barber. I'm the founder and formulator of Crucial 4 and Crucial 4 Farms, and thank you so much for watching this video.